All right, we're live. Let us begin our journey into Chapter 3 of Assetflip Attorney. We're going to give it a couple minutes to go over to this just so the game is visible. Vibe out over here for a little bit. Realized how intelligent it might be to have the follower thing be a little bigger on the bottom of the screen. Alright, we've only been live for a minute, so I'll give people more time if they want to end up popping in, getting a stream, just hang out, talk a little bit. How's everyone doing today? Having a good time? I am excited because I have been working on some very fun things personally. I run a lot of D&D games and I've been working on a lot of that. There's already a response to my tweet. Oh, it's just follow back. That's... Oh, it's a Zebus! Alright, and now I know I have at least one person watching me. Let's get started. Wait. I made an error in judgment. I clicked start when I needed to click load. Okay, what the fuck's going on? Springtrap. God damn it. Every time, I forget how goofy and insane this game is. Rent was getting too high on my old house. Guess I have to live here now. Are we on top of a bridge? Doesn't look too bad. Could get used to this. Sure hope nothing bad happens. Hello, defense. Oh, for God's sake. What are you doing here? Why, I live next door. Oh, that's not so bad. For a second there, I thought you came here to get me to do another case. Oh, that reminds me. I need you to be the lawyer for another case. There's been a murder across the road at the local MMA fighting promotion. You're going to be the attorney for the main suspect in this case. Damn it. So who am I defending? That would be me, good sir. You again. Bloodshire was defending his MMC championship against a fella called Springtrap in an exciting MMA fight. But then Springtrap dropped dead mid-fight. Surely the death is an accident if it were during an MMA fight. Well, there's evidence that suggests it was more intentional than an accident. But you'll have to find all that for yourself. Bye! Also, I have permitted Fludge to follow you around, as there isn't really anywhere he can run out in this desert. What the fuck? Here we go again. Usually I'd be filled with despair when starting a case, but... after managing to win last trial, I'm rather hopeful I can do this. Hold on, apologies for pausing a second, I'm checking something. There we go. Now I will continue doing the best of my bidding. Socials. What the hell? The fuck is this? We're gonna look at this again from the top. I'm gonna read just all of this. Crab boy. Rest in peace, my long-lost cousin the crab, one of the few people who would listen to me. Truly a goat. Maxwell, where the hose at? Hashtag still on top. Mr. Gold, finally the MMC championship has come to its rightful owner. Ha 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 ha. Caller could never do it. I hate Caller. Max Aura. MMC official, I hate all of you, and do you have a problem with that? Aw, Springtrap sucked, rip bozo. All question marks, Sigma Sigma, little yacht, skibbity riz up a thought, with a glizzy in the sky, queso. I hate Caller. I hate that I had to read that. I hate that I had to just read that just now. What was that? What? Fire and King, how do I use this app? Hello, hello, stop, back, delete, undo, end. Caller, Mr. Gold keeps saying that I sound like Moist Critical when he's the one who won't stop shouting in a French accent. Shut up, El Stupido Caller. You were jealous because no aura, so keep crying. Mr. Gold, MMC, Chimp Lab, I hate Caller. Witchley, someone sent me this image in the email. Not funny. Well, they're dead, so they don't matter anymore. Mr. Monkey, do I look like Chuck Norris? Dave, bored at work, lol. MMC official, it's now time. The modern day Rasputin Fludge Mister goes up against Springtrap. It's Friday on the Friday night mixed martial championship. Unknown use. Okay, that's Terry. Look at Terry's lawyer dog. Terry is going to jail. Sir Monkey on top. About to do something really funny. Rising grind. Hashtag murder. Mr. Monkey, I have two sides. Isn't that the monkey from the Sir Chimp brain scans? Sir Monkey brain scan? Ian Hawk News. I told you, Dave, I never lose. Please follow for more memorable Ian Hawk quotes. Very cool, very swag. I like it. Sir Monkey on top. Try the bananas, darling. They're dashing. This could be us. Crazy hashtag profile pic. Mr. Monkey. I made a new cameo. Check it out. What is that profile picture for Mr. Monkey? That's Subject 3? Witchley posted a meteor, and then Crabboy posted, I just won my first match today. I tried to tell people at work about my achievement, they just told me to put the fries in the bag, whatever that means. This game is an acid trip. This game is an acid trip. So can you tell me what happened? Well, it was my first defense of the glorious MMC Championship. Well, after a couple arm drags and clotheslines, I punched him in the face and he just dropped dead. I swear that shouldn't have done any really bad damage to him. There must have been another way he died. Well, what's the autopsy? No idea. You would have to go to the hospital. Okay, so I can tell where we're going. Where can I find evidence? The settlement we're in is rather little. So if someone here were to be plotting to frame me for killing Springtrap with a little investigation, I doubt it would be too hard to find the evidence to expose it. So looking around will most likely lead to the truth. How do you think you did? Well, there isn't too many people around these parts, so for you to find the killer, it should be easy. Me, on the other hand, could not. I love everyone here like brothers. They're my community. I couldn't imagine any of them doing something so dastardly. I couldn't imagine any of them doing something so dastardly. Except Mr. Gold, hate that guy. Lived here my whole life. I have a fear of planes, so that Minecraft game is the only way to connect with the others outside. Huh. Fair warning, the people around here are rather odd. How do you think he died? Well, there isn't too many people around these parts, so for you to find the killer, it should be easy. Oh, never mind. You already read this. Never mind. I already clicked on that one. Alright, well, I guess we're going somewhere. Let's go... There's no hospital. We can't go to hospital. What do? I guess we go... Let's go drinking spot. This place seems empty. Doesn't seem like there's anything relevant here, so I should probably leave. Wait, who is that? Oh. Hello. I'm guessing you're the prosecutor for this case? Yeah. Never have I gone up against the same person 3 times in a row. It seems like something personal. I'll wait back near the main area. Being honest, this is gonna be my final case. What, like, ever? Yeah. I cannot bear this losing streak I'm on, so I quit. All my motivation is gone. Every day is miserable. All I think about is how worthless I am because of these cases. And it's all because of you. All I can think about is how I can make you miserable. Maybe then life would get better. That's, what am I supposed to say to this? That's not nice. Yeah. At this point, I don't think I could even put up with, I could even put up the aggression act I do in court. It clearly ain't worth it. I was in the position you were in once. I didn't really feel like I had a purpose. Why'd you feel like that? Nothing in particular. I just didn't really have a plan to do anything. I spent my months watching the stars and that's it. How'd you get out of it? Oh, well, I got wrapped up in the Sir Monkey case and became a lawyer. So you're telling me you didn't do anything all your life up until you became a lawyer? Pretty much. Well, that explains why you give the most basic, no-personality answers to everything. Investigation time. Actually, we should talk first. Are you okay? I don't know. The average lawyer has an equal win-loss ratio. I'm sure you're fine. I'm not the average lawyer, though, buddy. I had a win streak. I was the son of a legend. I became a legend. Best of all, I beat Mr. Monkey in court. And I go down like this? To a person like you? Am I the problem? Are you just really good? You think you just get really unlucky with these cases? Bullshit. As my father always said, there's never a case you can't win. Am I just washed? Am I just getting old? You see that bright light in the sky? That star? It ain't a star, it's too big. It's some kind of meteor. There's a good chance it'll kill someone. And I'm hoping that person will be me. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, I was investigating the killing around here. Seems like someone's drinking spot. Got a bit relaxed and ended up deciding to wait here for a while. You reckon this trial's gonna be easy for you, considering the circumstances? Oh, I haven't been thinking about the outcome of the case. The results is all the same. Point is, it doesn't matter. Bunch of broken beer bottles. They have very different expiry dates. Whoever's drinking spot this has been using it for a long time. They most also have a lot outbursts, judging by the fact that glass is broken. Ah, did that just say beer cans in their bottles? God damn it! Black orb. There's a hole in the sand, with sand next to it. Someone must have buried something here and dug it up. Seems suspicious. Added hole. Well, that's it for here. Let's go to the gift shop. Yes, I see you're accompanying me everywhere, Fletch. Oh, a gift shop. Cool. Crab boy. Ha, you're mistaken. This isn't a gift shop. This is my super secret base. Crab boy! Fledge! What have you been doing lately? Nothing much. And you? Just the usual, delivering the law of the land. Crab boy thinks he's the protagonist of a shonen anime. Somewhere I belong, Linkin Park, My Hero Academia. Okay. Oh, so you're some kind of policeman. Oh no, I'm a self-proclaimed bounty hunter. My goal is to bring anyone who disrespects these parts down. So, what criminals have you busted recently? Not really anyone. Well, that's probably just because all the evildoers are scared of me. Right. And you must be the emo. I see you TV sometimes. Defeated the great Maxwell. If you pulled that off back in 2025, that would have been insane. People don't watch his trials as entertainment like they used to. I made fan art of you that I definitely did not commission. The party reference! The party reference! We found the reference to party! I made fan of you that I definitely did not commission Paralysis of X after I held them at gunpoint. See, look! Oh, wow, I forgot I looked like that. This was the best part of the trial! I do not recall ever saying that. Me neither. Why did you draw it? Go ask Paralysis Sister. Oh, and this one is of the shooting. Why would you draw that? Why do they have to capture my expression so stupidly well? I love violence. I mean, don't ask me. Ask Paralysis Sister. Why, yes. During the murder, I was watching MMC fight on my TV. When my childhood hero, Springtrap, dropped dead, and I knew something was wrong. A while later, bang, I heard an explosion. I knew evil was brewing, so I've been preparing to investigate it and deliver justice. This all reminds me of the time when we were kids and I would play the bad guy and you the good guy. Of course, I do. Of course I do. That's when I discovered my invisibility powers. I'm sorry, your what? My super duper invisibility powers. There are rumors that a secret organization does experiments in a bunker under this desert. That's my best guess for why I gained these powers. Maybe one of their experiments accidentally affected me or something. Invisibility is mad. If this guy did the murder, then he could have easily killed Springtrap during the fight with that power. Goddamn, invisible. Who do you think did it? Very hard question. I couldn't imagine anyone here being a killer. I know them all so well. Exactly! I agree, except I don't really like Mr. Gold. I could imagine him being the one to have done it. I see where you're coming from, but he's too obvious, you know? Someone like Salesman Bot would be a great twist killer. You would make an entertaining twist killer. Aw, thanks! Is this case some kind of game to him? When I find the killer, they better hope my adrenaline doesn't kick in. Wait, shop. It lives in the basement. Well, I feel like I need to buy your belt. Damn, it's kind of sucks that I don't have enough Bobucks. I guess I need to play through the game better next time to buy everything. But I'm gonna buy Fludge's belt. Yeah. Actually, this armor makes me immortal. Please don't ask why. I too am an immortal for reasons beyond comprehension. That's why we are the Immortal Gang. Speaking of, have you asked about the thing to Salesman Bot yet? What thing? Well, when he won the championship, it was more like we won the championship because of how close of a team we are. However, Salesman Bot only recognizes Fludge as the 8 champion when it should be written down as Fludge and Crab Boy. So, I was just reminding him to please do remember. Oh, it's going to be so epic to be MMC champion. Okay, let's buy the plant as well. Okay, let's move. Let's go back home where we can talk to Fludge. We can talk. But I can't just give it back to Fludge. Unless that was what I did here. And then I'm confused. Oh, that is what I did here. Never mind. I'm silly. Let's go to the ruins. That's just a razor blade. Oh, this is where the hospital is supposed to be. But instead, there's just a bunch of broken down buildings. Who the hell are you? What the hell? I swear everyone I meet is weirder than the last. Oh no, that's Mr. Gold. Me and him have beef. Keep goping. For I, the strongest man alive, am your new MMC champion and locker room leader now. Strongest man alive is finally champion. Epoch, specifically the Living Tombstone remix. Oh, we go back. Click again. Baki 2020. Okay. Do you know where the hospital is? I'm investigating the recent murder here. I need to get the autopsy report on the victim. Hey, you're looking at it right now. The hospital got kapowed up. As your victim Springtrap entered it as well. Wait, you mean the place got exploded? Wait, so the killer was trying to cover the tracks with terrorism? Oh shit, Sherlock. Added destroyed hospital to evidence list. Ah, do you smell that? It's the smell of history cooking. Smell of war. This case is gonna be immortal. And I, the strongest man alive, I'm going to be a part of it. Because we are free to choose our destiny. What is he on about, bro? Yes, give it here. Where'd you find that? I got it off Crabboy's shop. God damn it, now he's trying to copy Salesmanbot's whole thing of selling everything. But he'll do anything to actually fight, to get up the hierarchy. He does fight, you just never turn up to them. Yep. Non-main event fights don't even count. Now my plant. I can tell this one is going to grow big. So are you a plant guy? Where does fucking jacket go? Where did his jacket go? Yes, it's my favorite thing in the world. It all began when I played Plants vs. Zombies for the first. Something about the sunflower. It awoke something inside of me. And now I have a huge underground garden where I am at peace. Wow, can I see it? Never. To be honest, I haven't really had much access to it in recent times either. Long story. I plant most of my plants in the wild now. It gives me more excuses to go outside and be one with hermosos grass. You don't look like the kind of person who goes outside and touches grass off. Hey, there was no nature where I lived before. Well, you are here now. I strongly recommend you head north from here to the Frozen Wastes. Amazing place. Oh my god. Do you know anything about the murder? I, the strongest man alive, trademarked, know as much as anyone does. Fludge took performance-enhancing drugs and he got his opponent killed for the title. How many times do I gotta say it? I didn't do it! For a moment, imagine Fludge wasn't the killer. And someone else did the kill. Who do you think is the next best suspect? I'd have to say Crabboy. That nutter is always talking about delivering justice. And Springtrap is a dodgy fellow, so maybe he... I don't know. Why is there a gold helmet stuck to your head? Why? My name is Mr. Gold, the strongest man alive, of course. His fucking jacket, god damn it. I, the strongest man alive, must achieve max aura before my death. Don't you feel my aura? You're kinda glowing, so I guess so. That's why I, the strongest man alive, trademarked, am the champion. Alright, we're gonna investigate. Razor blade in the ground. Is that a razor? Watch out, Cardino. A detective monkey came by earlier to investigate. That must be Mr. Monkey. He said that razor is doused with dimethyl mercury. That's poison for your simple mind. Poison? Wait, that would explain Stringstripe's death if it weren't Fludge. Perhaps he was poisoned earlier in the day? Nah, I still think Fludge is guilty. Hey! You know, Fludge, I may hate you, but I got a respect for killing like a man. Too many estupidos these days committing crimes with guns and poison. You do things right. Thanks, but also no thanks because I vow I'm no killer. Alright, well that's this place checked out. Let's do the arena next and we'll go to the bunker. Here we are, the great arena for the Mixed Martial Championship. I've spent countless hours chilling in this lobby. I'm praying once this murder thing is blown over, I won't be banned from hanging out here. Ah, welcome! All shows are cancelled at the moment. So if you were here to book tickets for Crabboy vs. Alex Styles, I'm afraid you're out of luck. There will be a 4% discount when they're back on sale, though. The bar is still open with free drinks, so I recommend you check that out. We're showing repeats of such classics as Music Man vs. The Wound on the TV. Music Man! Tiger Drop negates all damage. It will cost you $5 to put in a request for what we play next. Ah, salesman bot. It's me, Fludge. This is my attorney. We are just investigating. Ah. Very cool. Free advertisement slot here. I believe in Joe Hendry by Joe Hendry. Iron Claw. Okay. Well, I've got some secret info, which I'm willing to tell you. What is the secret info? Well, to be honest, it's not that secret, as you would have probably been told anyway, but there was a second body found behind the— what? Who? Fellow called Firen King. It's the person Springtrap defeated in order to get his shot at fighting Fludgemister. He is very cool. He was found riddled with gunshots. Oh my god! Huh? Great, now I'm solving 2 murders instead of 1. Added second body. Hey, may I ask, do I get to keep the championship? Nope, I gave it to the new #1 fighter, Mr. Gold. Yeah. Oh no, not that scum. I bet that funny native accent fool bribed you. Oh please, I only do what's best for business. He is very cool. When the day began, I journeyed my way to the arena. The fight had to be in front of no crowd due to scheduling problems. The people in the building included me backstage, making sure the broadcast went smoothly, the 2 fighters, Fludge and Springtrap, and Mr. Gold, who I cut an interview with earlier in the day. The fight was very cool. Upon Springtrap's death, I called in the doctors, who took him to the hospital. No idea what happened after that. I've spent my time since then dealing with sponsors canceling their deals with me because of the murder. Bevan's Cooking Company was a hard one to lose. Let's investigate. Ooh, poster. Fighter ranking. Fludgemister, Springtrap, Mr. Gold, Firen King, Prob Boy, Fleeb. Ah, this is the fighter ranking. At number one is whoever the champion is at the time. As you can see, this chart is a little outdated. Everyone wants to win that golden championship as it guarantees big paychecks. How big? Like a couple million. Whoa. I know, it's very cool. The longest reigning champ of all time is Mr. Monkey. Yeah, that cracker was unbeatable. When he first won the championship by destroying Terry, I was awestruck. People started calling the belt the Mr. Monkey Championship for a time. Yeah, it's very cool. I'm definitely gonna have to look at that later. Let's go look at the bunker real quick. Bunker door. We ain't allowed to go to this part of town. Oh, why? I'll be waiting back at the main area. Ah, Mr. Monkey, good to see you. I am not here to talk. The store leads to a chimp lab base. I'm guarding it. Now leave. Everything is black. I can't remember anything. Where am I? What happened? I'm at my old home again. This is a dream or a nightmare? I must have seen this view 1,000 times. It's nostalgic, but at the same time, the repetition makes me feel like hell. If it weren't for my new job, this would remain my reality. Was it better to say? To be blissful and bored? Or will I feel more accomplished with my life as a lawyer? Is this lawyer thing even worth it? I guess my goal is to find out. What the hell am I saying? I need to wake up. Oh, you're awake again. Man, what the hell? You knocked me out. I told you not to talk to me. No need to get so aggressive, though. You are underestimating Chimp Lab. Security is serious. I won't hesitate to slice you into pieces and send each piece to each of your friends. Oh yeah, my bad. You don't have any. You lived in the middle of nowhere for all your life. How do you know about that? Do I need to repeat myself? You are underestimating Chimp Lab. I really have to wonder what's in that bunker. You're looking for evidence, right? Yeah? I assure you, there's none of that in this bunker. But I did find this machine gun. Just sitting around in the sand. Thanks, I guess. Dang, after the last trial, now he's all serious. Mr. Monkey has a stronger aura than Mr. Gold, I'll say it. I'm weirdly confident for this trial. Maybe it's just me, but the investigation process felt like it went by 10 times faster. And unlike the previous trials where I felt like I was done for, I'd bet that I can win this, especially with the variety of possible suspects. Or maybe I'm just getting used to the job. Perhaps lawyer life isn't so bad, and is better than what I was before. Oh, I saved my game. Save game time. Day 2 trial. We are gathered here today for the trial of Fludgemister for the murder of Springtrap. Is the defense ready? Yes, Your Honor. Hey, good luck with defending me. Wait, what are you doing here? I'm your client. I get to sit next to you. Is that a problem? Should I leave? I don't mind. You could maybe help. And is the prosecution ready? Yeah, I guess. Are you okay? Do you have a cold or something? You're a lot less loud than normal. It doesn't matter. Just start the trial. Oh yeah, this is your last case. That would explain why you're a bit sad. Anyways, this trial's hit quite close to home, so best of luck to both of you to find the truth. Let's get things going with the first witness. Name and occupation, please. Salesman Bot, president of the Mixed Martial Arts Championship and head booker. So this is where the MMC belt has spent the last few years in? Reminds me of Wrestler's Court. Very cool. Oh look, it's Mr. Monkey over there. Hi, Mr. Monkey. A match with you against Mr. Gold would make billions of bucks. You should come back sometime. Imagine if trials were settled with fistfights instead of arguments. That would be very cool. I should do something like that someday. Then again, arguments are still very cool, as they're like a battle of wits. We can stick to the case. Ah, okay. Fludgemeister, understood. I will pronounce it correctly going forward. Please do a testimony on what you think happened. Right. Salesman Bot's testimony on that night. The only people I know to be at the building were me, Springtrap, Fludge, and Mr. Gold. Midway into the heated round 5, Springtrap dropped dead after a stiff left hook. I called a medic when I realized something was up. Autopsy says he was killed with a razor that was found in his chest. Fludge may have secretly used the razor to take out Springtrap, but you never know. Huh. Something feels off about this case, and I'm not sure what. But hopefully you can find it. For the record, I didn't stab him with a razor. I swear on my innocence. The defense may begin cross-examination. Alright, let's do this. Let's check my evidence real quick. Where did you get the autopsy report? What? Why does it matter? There's no way there could have been an autopsy, because the hospital got blown up when Springtrap entered it. This is getting easy. What the? Oh yeah, I forgot. We have no idea how Springtrap actually died because his body was destroyed in the explosion. Maxwell, do you have any objections to this? You are being awfully silent. No, I don't. If you're gonna just sit there, that counts as you not participating, and we will need to find a replacement. I'm just waiting for a time to strike, trust me. Alright, fine. Anyway, Salesman Bot, how did you know he was stabbed with a razor? Well, I was told. By who? By Mr. Gold. For God's sake, of course he was. In the middle of me trying to handle the PR of the situation, I talked to Mr. Gold. This is when I was telling him that he is the new MMC champion. And he said that Springtrap was stabbed with a razor. How could he have known this? Guard, bring him in. Oh, jeez, my eyes hurt. Ahaha, behold, Mr. Gold, the strongest man alive. His great aura. What do you mean, great aura? You're just annoying. You haven't changed at all since the last time we met. What are you doing? Are you that insecure about that you just start flexing your money at the slightest insult? Shut up. You're not impressing anybody. Is this what I was like in the previous trials? Oh my god, I didn't know I was that annoying. I said shut your trap, Gato. Also, Mr. Monkey, I'm a huge fan. Nice to meet you. Bruh. Mr. Gold, I'm sure you know how this works from the last time you were here. Please testify to how you know Springtrap was killed with a razor. Mr. Gold and the razor. Right, so I was going about my day, beat up one dickhead behind the arena. Cool, he just admitted to the second body, so that's great. Way later in the day, I did a little interview with Salesman Bot. After that, I went drinking, heard an explosion, went to see what was up. At the exploded hospital, I saw the razor on the ground, so when Salesman Bot called me, I kind of assumed it was the murder weapon. Right, so you just assumed a razor you found was the murder weapon. Yeah, like maybe it fell out of him in the explosion or something. That's just stupid. Is every trial filled with stupid people like Mr. Gold? I don't really know. This is my third case. But it kinda feels like it. The defense may begin cross-examination. I can't shake the feeling that there's a big part of this case missing that is hindering me. I'd do anything to just know what it is and be done with this. But I guess I'm going to have to do things the hard way and figure it out. Alright, let's press. You beat someone up? Hell yeah, I, the strongest man alive, did. Bro tried to pick a fight with me. I taught that rookie to stay in his league. Pretty sure he fights at the MMC, he's one rank above me or something. What a pathetic bruiser, right, Mr. Monkey? Why did they gotta let assholes like him fight at the MMC? I swear once it's done, I'll humble his ass in the ring. Not to suggest that I'll lose, considering the prosecutor has quite literally given up, but you sure are assuming that I've guaranteed won the trial already. I see no reason why you would lose. You're undefeated, best lawyer around. Do people really see me like that? Way later in the day, I did a little interview with Salesman Bot. Press that. What kind of questions were you asked? You're telling me you didn't tune into the Friday Night Mixed Martial Art Champion? How uncultured are you? It's the hottest product around. The show is doing worse than it has done in years. So can you stop with this hottest product crap? Who asked you to talk? Hey, Mr. Monkey, back me up here. Even if the MMC ain't the hottest right now, at least I, the strongest man alive, am. Or I am the future of this company. This ain't a press conference. Calm down, dumbass. Why couldn't people dogpile on Maxwell when you acted like this? After that, I went drinking, heard an explosion, went to see what was up. So you went towards the explosion? I, the strongest man alive, fear nothing. I laugh in the face of death. You're still going to die someday. Can you not? Everything that comes out of your mouth is miserable. People like you are why I lost the past 2 trials in my win streak. People like you are the reason I'm retiring. Sounds like a you problem, because literally everyone else in the world loves me. I'm the strongest man alive. I don't like you. I despise you. I'm legally not allowed to speak my opinions. Mr. Monkey likes me, and that's all that matters. Testifying in this trial has been the worst experience of my life since I got busted for money laundering. What? Never mind. At the exploded hospital, I saw the razor on the ground. Yeah, so let's press that. What went through your head to think a random razor was the murder weapon? Well, I forgot. You forgot? I've got a lot more important things to think about. There was a giant explosion for Mr. Monkey's sake. Mr. Monkey's sake? Well, Mr. Monkey is my god, so instead of saying for God's sake, I say for Mr. Monkey. I need to explain the joke, we get it. It's not a joke, I'm serious. Alright, back to the top. Let's object with the second body. This is getting too easy. Yeah, I know. This feels very third case. Am I really that good? Wait, I haven't even made the objection yet. I'm getting way ahead of myself. Am I getting an ego? Is this how Maxwell felt in his prime? Well, anyways, so you beat someone up behind the arena. Farron King, was it? Yeah, that oddball. Are you aware that he turned up dead behind the arena, no less? Wait. Huh? Farron King was found riddled with bullets out back behind the arena. With this gun, I bet. You calling me the strongest man alive a killer? If I, the strongest man alive, were a killer, I'd only kill with my fists. Okay, buddy, slow down. I was planning to sit back there for a whole trial, but I ain't just gonna sit here and let my successor make a mistake like that. Did you just call me a successor? I mean, I kind of am when you think about it. Yes, another murder seems like it's important to the case, but guess what? It's irrelevant. There is no link between Springtrap's death and Farron King, so unless you can prove there is one, forget about it. This Farron King person was enough of a bastard to trigger Mr. Gold into beating him up, so it's no stretch to think he did the same thing with someone else. Except that someone else didn't just beat him up, but shot him. So tell me, can you prove that the two murders are connected? Well, dang, he humbled me. There is none. Well, I mean, Farron King and Springtrap are both ranked MMC fighters and both got killed on the premises of the arena. I'd say that's enough for the court to at least look into it. I'll entertain any idea and let you look into Farron King's death. On any other day, I'd shut you down, but since I'm feeling nice, I'll give you a pass. This trial suddenly feels back on track now that Maxwell's starting to behave a little more like his normal self. As much as I found his aggression annoying, I guess it does kind of keep me focused. Anyways, where do I go in the trial now? Hey, you should totally call in Crab Boy as a witness now. What? Why? He knows all about the lay of the land. When I need information and context on things, he's usually the friend I go to for things like this. Okay. I don't really have any other choice. The defense would like to call upon the witness, a witness to the court. Ooh, that's the first for you. Well, who? Crab Boy, I think he's called. Okay, then guard, bring in this Crab Boy. Name and occupation, please. They call me Crab Boy, self-proclaimed bounty hunter. I'm sure you have heard about the murder. Please testify to everything you know about it and any information that may help us. Yeah, okay, let's do this. He's definitely been waiting for this moment. Crab Boy and his land. The few buildings in the desert include the complex most of us live in, the hospital, and the gift shop. Conflicts here are settled in arenas, so guns or any weapons for that matter are outlawed. And considering the desert is extremely open, I'm not sure where you could hide something like a gun. But Farron was a fairly humble guy. I didn't see him as being the aggressor in his conflict with Mr. Gold. How is this testimony supposed to help with the murder? Ah, come on. There's quite a few people involved with the case, so this murder seems like it's very socially oriented. Socially oriented? My point is, a testimony that gives a little bit of context is more important than you think. Then again, you are the lawyer, so... No, I see what you mean. Doesn't change the fact that I just want to get through this part quickly. Prosecutor, please engage in the trial. What are you gonna do, fire me? Do I need to remind you I leave after this case is done? Well, please have some morals. This is a murder case after all. Oh yeah, I forgot there's people who actually care about the victims and want to see justice. All this time I've been seeing them as just props for my trials. But now that I'm realizing that, maybe I will try and win this trial. I assure you that no one gives a damn about Springtrap. He just arrived one day and no one really liked him. Mostly because he didn't like any of us. No clue why though. Maybe that's just the kind of guy he is. Oh well, if that's the case. Never mind then. Well, the defense may begin cross-examination. Is that really the entire town? Yep, it's simple life for me. Entertainment and work at the arena. Consumerism at the gift shop, shelter at the complex. And everything else is at the hospital. We all rely on the arena ticket sales to keep us all alive. Seems like a place you'd only go to if you have no one else to run. Yeah, but I have a love for the sport of fighting, so I got all I need. And I'm the town's bounty hunter. Heck yeah. What do you mean you're the town's bounty hunter? I'm like the unofficial security of the place. My job is to make sure justice is delivered. That's why I'm in this trial today, to stop the killer. What past conflicts have there been? Don't get me started. So many epic rivalries have gone down on the years. Like what? A past rivalry may have been the cause for the murder. Well, oh, there was the time Mr. Gold's garden obscured the path to Springtrap's room. So Mr. Gold called him out and the two had a boxing match. Really, is that it? There's been worse, but Crowboy doesn't know about them considering he's one of the newer fighters. Newer fighters? I got the impression he was one of the more experienced people in the desert, considering he proclaims himself as the town's bounty hunter. We literally have him testifying on how the desert works. But he's more reliable than someone like Mr. Gold. Fair enough. Yes, Yoshi, Springtrap is the victim of this case. He was murdered, and died during a boxing match against Fludgemeister. Well, how do resources come in and out of town? That could explain how a gun got in. There's a monthly delivery that comes in that supplies the arena, shop, and hospital. A gun could have been A gun could have been snuck and there somehow as part of the conspiracy, of some kind of conspiracy. Outside of that, it's mostly just fans of the MMC or newcomers like you who come to the town. Last time there was a bunch of newcomers last month. Last time there was a batch of newcomers was last show last month, so if the gun was brought in by one of them, then this murder would have been planned weeks in advance. I should also mention the fact that you could have done it. After all, you arrived here the same day as the murder. No way I could have. The murder took place before I arrived and was told to investigate. Hey, no need to shout, I was just making a guess. Do Fire King and Mr. Gold have any previous beef? I only saw one interaction between the two where Gold called Firen's fighting strategy of rolling as weak. I find his way of fighting rather fun myself. Oh, tell them about your fighting strategy. Oh, I used the great pressure point strategy. Came up with it myself. In battles, I wait for the perfect moment to strike. Until BAM! I hit them in a weak spot and... Truly your mockery of the court this has become to let someone like you in here. You're just yapping now. There is nothing to gain from this testimony. See what I mean by Fire King's death being irrelevant? Alright, I think I know what to hit. Well, I sure know a place someone could hide a gun. In the sand, of course. You see, nearby to where Fire King was killed, I found a hole which something like a gun could have been buried in. Wait, where is this hole specifically? Well, it was near this drinking spot with a campfire and some beer cans. That's Springtrap's drinking spot! Wait, what the? Ah, things are finally getting interesting. So is it right to assume Springtrap killed Fire? Well, yeah, it seems like the victim is also a killer themselves. So, Springtrap shot up Fire and then got killed himself later on during the MMA fight. Why? That's what I'm wondering. I mean, it isn't the best piece of evidence, but I think this is our closest guess to why Springtrap killed someone. Look, Gordon, a hole. I think I gotta click the beer cans. I mean, it appears he has some pretty bad drinking habits. He could have done the murder in a drunken rage. There's a possibility that he died because he drank too much as well. Would not be surprised. It's rather in character for him. But still, how did he get that gun? Wait. You mind if I have a look at it? Sure? I recognize it. From where? This specific type of machine gun was used in the Great Chimp Lab Massacre to combat Subject 3. Oh god damn it, why does everything have to be connected to Chimp Lab Subject 3 Massacre? After that whole incident ended, all the machine guns were gathered back up by Chimp Lab, except for a few, which ended up in the hands of arms dealers across the world. My point is, I met one of those arms dealers on top of this snowy hill during my first trip to the desert. I don't remember anything beyond that. If you head north from the arena, you'll find them. So, this arms dealer probably sold Springtrap, the gun he used. It appears we will need another day of investigation to find this arms dealer. Alright then. North of the arena? I think I'll remember that. Is it just me or do things feel off? Like something is missing. I mean, yeah, but I don't think it matters. The trial is easy compared to the other cases and is going rather smoothly. Yeah, but it feels like we're being tricked. Like this is all a setup, or we're falling into a trap. Like someone is watching us. Maybe. Maybe. In the other case, someone tried to hide a murder and frame it on someone else, but here it feels like it feels more complicated than that. I kind of get it, but at the same time I don't. It probably doesn't matter for now. Let's just do more investigating and see what's changed by next trial. Sounds like a plan. We're gonna save the game again. Chimp Lab Massacre. Subject 3. Who was he? What is in the bunker? Why was there a bullet in my head? And why is Maxwell such an asshole? Huh? Fudge is right, something is really off. But what? I have no idea, it makes me feel clueless. Great, now I feel clueless again. 70 Bobucks. Alright, we'll save now. Alright, here we go, day 2. Ah, morning. How long have you been waiting there? I was too eager to start investigating, so I didn't sleep and just waited here all night. That's rather creepy. Just let me wake up a little bit more and we can get going. Oh my god. It's Terry. Terry, why are you here? Oh, hi, Rosie.
Are you winning, son?
I am. I'm streaming.
I know. I saw. That's why I came and joined. I'm invading.
You're gonna hear me read off his visual novel and be like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Nah. Pop off, King.
Terry needs a new home now that him and Nux got kicked out of the forest. Decided to come here. What a coincidence. Not Nux again. I thought I'd never have to hear about them with the Minecraft server shut down. Vex won't be here for a few days. Good. Also, do you know if they do fries around here somewhere? Cool, we get to talk to Terry. Why is everyone moving here? Rent is free in this place. Oh yeah. Nux and Terry's new apartment is the hallway downstairs. It's the hallway? They put the hallway up for sale. How are people supposed to get to their rooms now? I will let them through. Still, who the hell makes the hallway in their apartment complex an apartment in itself? That would be Salesman Bot. I'm pretty sure he doesn't even own this land. But since it's abandoned, no one is there to stop him from acting like he does. And he'll do anything for a bit of money. Terry just said he put the hallway apartment up for free, though. Maybe it's an economical thing. Like, maybe he hopes that a higher population will help build the town. What is this town even called? You moved here and don't know what the town is called? I forgot. Oh, well, it's called Salesman Bot City. Of course it is. Alright, what's the new social media posts? Let's see. Barry posted, did you just fall? No, I attacked the floor. Lol, 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 lol. Maxwell posted, stuck on this dumbass boss fight. Every time I do a little bit of damage, he just regenerates, then kills me. Please nerf the game. Dave posted, ayo, fuck the ops, especially you, Sportsy. Crob Boy posted, you can only like this post if you're seeing this in 2028. Well, there's a lot more posts. Caller posted, just took a piss over Mr. Gold's garden. He has me blocked, so he'll never know. 10 out of 10 on the moist meter. Felt pretty good, so yeah. Mr. Gold posted, opening a Mr. Monkey fan club. Meet at Crob Boy's basement, and we can discuss how great Mr. Monkey is. Ian Hawk News. One time I kicked a rock in a sky as test of my power, and now it is coming back down to Earth as a meteor. Very cool, very swag. I like it. Caller also posted, was trying to find where the router was to fix the Wi-Fi when I found these three plotting something. What a bunch of weirdos. So yeah, and it shows Crob Boy, Salesman Bot, Mr. Gold. What else we got? Old posts now. All right, cool. All right, we've seen the social media posts of the day, and now we may continue. I think we're gonna go. Oh wait, there's a cabin. There's a sewer. There are many things here, Gordon. Let's go to the Northern Mountains first. Jeez, it's cold out here. I definitely don't have the right clothes for this. Mr. Monkey. Oh crap, it's Mr. Monkey. His presence is making me shit myself after what happened yesterday. Forget about it. It's just business. That bunker has things that would put you in danger if you saw them. So for all our sakes, I had to follow instructions. This only happened because the lines between my role as the judge's guard and as a chimp lab higher-up got blurred. Once the cases you're receiving stop being connected to chimp lab, this will stop. And I won't have to headbutt you again. My head still hurts from that headbutt. That was my finishing move from when I fought at the MMC. Used it to knock out Terry to become champion. That was a really weird fight. Not as weird as the time I got drunk and dated the bottle, believing it to be my long-dead sibling. What the fuck? Speaking of, how was your time in the MMC? I forgot. I forget most of the things in my life before I joined Chimp Lab. Except my time as a pro karaoke player. But what I do remember from the MMC is that it was hell. Salesman Bot sucks, and the environment he created backstage was vile. I've never seen anyone have a bigger meltdown when I told him I was leaving with the championship. Dowdy's the killer, though. Never in a million years would he murder his own employee. I would personally say it's Crob Boy because of his invisibility powers, or Mr. Gold. Mr. Gold may seem like an obvious pick, but obvious is not always wrong. Just like the time I lit my friend's house on fire because I set the microwave on fire for growing legs and running at me. Gee, what the fuck is this game? You ever think what leads someone to kill? I do. Help me decide. Are killers born to kill, or are they made? I don't know. I'd say both. I'm dead set on the former. The second someone is brought into this world, they are destined to take one out. And that they are guaranteed to enter hell. Jesus Christ! I want to change that someday. Anyways, I have roleplay asthma I must attend to. What the fuck? What is this place? The Northern Mountains. But the travelers call it the Frozen Wastes. Many pass through this area if they want to reach places like Salesman Bot City or the Great Forest. Since vehicles like planes and cars cannot be used in these lands due to the weather. When I was a fighter, I didn't live in the same apartment complex as everyone else. I lived in a cabin around here that was weeks away from Salesman Bot Town, so I've traveled to and from here countless times. It looks nothing like how I remembered it. Some settlers have also set up shop around here. Unlike me, who had to survive for my resources, they have giant stockpiles of food and stuff. I'd be lying if I didn't say I wasn't envious of them. I'd like to return living here one day. The beautiful isolation is like no other. One time on the road, I met a man in a chicken mask who said he would take my soul if I failed at his card game. I ate him, of course. Went back to watching FGTV. But the moral of the story is the solution to problems is often quite silly. What the fuck? Keep that in mind. You ate a man in a chicken mask. Okay. I'm going to the cabin now. It's warm in here. Bingus. Hello? You know anything about an arms dealer? Ah, hello. Sorry, I couldn't risk accidentally leaking my job to anyone who isn't looking to buy any of my wares. So what do you want? My guest? Bingus. Type of guy who thinks coffee spelled backwards is funny because he doesn't... Because he don't give a fuck. Dirty deeds done or cheap by ACDC. Don't hug me, I'm scared. Alright, understood. I'm investigating a murder. I need to know what you've sold recently. Ah, I'm selling many valuables. Could you be more specific? Have you received any requests from someone who looks like... All my clients are private and anonymous. I never see them face to face. Oh, well. Have you received any requests from someone in Salesman Bot City? Yes, the request said to put the box containing the supplies under a rock at the city's entrance. The supplies contain the poison, dimethylmercury, and a grenade launcher. A grenade launcher? Yep, I have a wide variety of stuff. Is there something you want to buy? I have lots of stuff. Concrete shoes, TNT, neckties. Okay. What makes you deal weapons out here? There's a monopoly on illegal merchants around the world right now. There is nowhere to sell stuff anymore without having competition from a major seller. A major seller like who? Gymblab, of course. Are you not aware of them? I do, I just had no idea they did business in arms dealing. I swear, ever since that new CEO took over the company, they have taken over the criminal underground. Don't matter to me, though. I can live in peace in this forest. It's always been a dream to be a mysterious merchant who lives in isolation, who you only go to as a last resort. Do you mind telling me if I'm famous or not? Am I like a legend in the town you came from? Well, in court, someone said they recognize a potential murder weapon is coming from around these parts, so I came here. Ah, that's so cool. I love it. Who recognized me? Someone called Crabboy. Looks like a slug, has a golden mask. Oh, I know them. There's a wagon that acts as the only official transport through this area. Only comes through every couple of years, I think. I saw him on it, and he bought a book off me. What book? How to do mixed martial arts for dummies. There is one guy called Floppa. Bingus and Floppa are in the game. Spends all day in his sewer, so I don't really know him. He doesn't like to talk to me, though. Why is there a sewer in the middle of this forest? No idea. Perhaps it's some kind of secret bunker. I'm quite jealous, to be honest. I could refurbish that sewer into a shopping center. Then have a secret drug deal organization in the backstage area of the mall. Imagine how cool that would be. You do realize you're admitting this to an attorney, right? Yeah, but you seem trustworthy, right? Bingus's cabin shop. Let's buy the strange box. Let's see, if I spend 30, I'll have 70 left. I feel like I need to use the fishing rod. Let's buy that. Okay, they're already activated. Let's go talk to Mr. Monkey. Can I go fishing? Yes. Please do not piss in the pond like the last person. An hour later, only now have I realized that most of this pond is frozen. So all the fish are probably dead. Time to leave. Wait. There's something on the rod. It's a Polaroid. Floppa on the MMC Championship belt. Okay, time's up. Let's go to the sewer. A sewer? It's so foggy down here. Seems like someone lives here. Hey, stay back there. Oh, hi, who are you? So what are you here for? He didn't answer the question. Like, do you want some drugs, or are you looking for a gun? I have not gone to sleep in many days, so excuse the yawning. I'm investigating murder. I'm looking for an arms dealer. That would probably be me or the loser Bingus across the road. Doesn't listen to music. No country for old man. He is my stupid arms dealer rival. Damn, who knew I would probably need to buy the pillow off of Bingus? Who have you sold the weapons to? I haven't gotten any customers in years. Except for one, but they were anonymous. They told me to just leave the package under a tree and they would pay me later. They never paid me. That's what they asked for. Cyanide and a machine gun. Those were the last of my supply. So I guess I'll die now. Wait, what? I have nothing to sell and I'll eventually run out of money and die. There's nothing I can do. I mean, why can't you get a normal job and go to the city? What's a city? How does he not know what a city is? Odd. I lived here my whole life. Then some traveling merchant shows up and takes all my customers away. Why are you openly admitting that you sell drugs? Aren't you scared you'll get arrested by the police? What does the police mean? You haven't heard of the police? Dealing drugs is against the law. Oh, I've heard of the law. The law doesn't apply to these areas. Where was I? Oh, yeah, Bingus. I bet Bingus thinks he's all professional with his fancy cab and all his stockpiles. He needs to respect me because I'm the... Ooh, gee. That... He's frozen. The devil. The belt. Lawyer. Ran away. But where? Mr. Sad. Sir Monkey. Oh, who's Mr. Sad? How do you know about Sir Monkey? Remains frozen. The CEO. You. There is an evil within you. The purple man. Can you please calm down and tell me what you're talking about? Okay, best not to show him that image. Cool. Go back to the cabin real quick. Oh, shit. I don't have enough to buy the pillow, and I feel like the pillow would let me flop asleep. Go back to the ruins. That's when I told him I don't want your money. Haha, I had a similar experience to that once. People like them are so annoying, bro. Yeah? Oh, hi, Mr. Gold. Hi, how you doing? I see that you have made a new friend. Yeah, we were just talking about how annoying life can get sometimes. About how annoying certain people are. Like you, Fludge. Hey, quit it. No, the strongest man alive. Don't think I will. Ah, well, I'm glad to see Maxwell happy after yesterday. About the case. Blah, 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 we don't care about the case. But he's literally the prosecutor for the case. I don't care about it either. Did I not make that clear yesterday? I mean... But hey, at least I met Mr. Gold through it. Yeah, now we're bros. Now I, the strongest man alive, can say that I have more friends than you, Fludge. Hey, I've got lots of friends. There's Crab Boy. I got my attorney. Ain't no way bro counts the attorney as his friend. A sad life you must live. Unlike me, the strongest man alive was everything a man could want. Axe and Gold's friendship has been added to the evidence list. Maybe. Still can't really be bothered about it. But if it means ridding this town of that scum Fludge, then maybe I'll put some effort into taking him down. I'm no scum. I think I didn't do anything wrong. Oh yeah? I told him about all the bad things you did to me, the strongest man alive. Like what? Like the time he, bumped into me. Such disrespect to me, the strongest man alive, warrants him being called a scum. How do you get so butthurt over being bumped into? Let's go back to the arena. Fuck. Why are you so mad? The business is not doing too well. Just needed to let out my anger for a moment. Anything you need? I am here also, by the way. How will you recover from this? I really don't know. This is not very cool. All our major stars left. Things were never the same since Mr. Monkey left. Ah, he was the best of the best. You weren't even working for us when he was in the company. I saw him on the TV when I was younger. The TV deal running out is the worst part. My last resort is to do a deathmatch. They always get the views up, at least for a little bit. But someone must die in the process. I'll do it. Put me in the arena with Mr. Gold. We'll put on a banger match to the death. We can revive the company. No offense, but we don't really care about you. In an ideal world, I would do Mr. Monkey versus Springtrap, but that's impossible. I mean, maybe I can use this case as part of an advertising campaign. That could work. I'd have to think about that, though. Tell me about your favorite matches. Easily Mr. Monkey versus Senior Gorilla. If it weren't for Senior retiring early, it would have been an amazing passing of the torch match. Since then, we've been looking for a new person to become our mascot and carry us towards the future of MMA, but I don't really have any options. Bludgemeister just got accused of murder, Mr. Gold is rather weak, and Firein and Springtrap are both dead. Every fan wants a different thing for the company, so for every decision I make, I lose a group of my audience. It's a slippery downhill slope. I can be the next big star, trust me, just give me a shot at winning the championship. Did you not get the memo? No one wants you champion. You're nothing but a newcomer. Usually I tell you to get strong and defy all odds and defeat Mr. Gold, but in this day and age no one likes globe stories anymore. All they want is edgy shock humor, it sucks. Ooh, we're getting a pretty big evidence list. Let's go back to the bunker. Just give me chills after Mr. Monkey knocked me out here yesterday. It's like Chimp Lab has a new guard. Hello? Hello? Can I ask you a few questions about the murder? As a Chimp Lab guard, I cannot talk to you. Oh, my bad, I'll just leave. I'm joking, I don't care about Chimp Lab. You can go in the bunker for all I care. Just don't tell Chimp Lab I let you in. They might kill me. Oh, okay. Just kidding again, I can fake my death again if I get on their hit list. Caller, fellow who sounds like Moist Critical who is just chilling. Favorite song, My War, Shinsei Kamate-chan, and favorite movie, Hot Fuzz. But I'd rather not do that, so... how's Chimp Lab? At this point, I don't really care. They sent me out to this desert to do nothing, even though I'm supposed to be a high-ranking member. Just like Mr. Monkey and Crane. So what rank are you? Former Chimp Lab CEO, that's what. I worked hard for it as well. Rised up the ranks, starting as their lowly drug dealer and doing dirty work. Then my opportunity came when the Chimp Lab massacre happened and screwed up the company. For me to come in and save it. But then I had to step down so I wouldn't get assassinated. Assassinated by who? I know, whoever the current Chimp Lab CEO is, I expect to be responsible. Who are you, by the way? Oh, I'm a lawyer. Maybe one day you could help take down the Chimp Lab CEO in court. That would be... You can even think about what that would be like. That feels like it would be a nightmare of a case. Little tip, the Chimp Lab CEO is probably also responsible for the Chimp Lab massacre. What is the Chimp Lab massacre? I hear about it a lot. There was this thing called Ep.3, no clue what it looks like. It was created in an experiment by Dr. Nux and then escaped when this fella called Terry let it out. It killed almost everyone before getting itself killed when it tried to fight an even stronger monster. Like I said, my theory is that the Chimp Lab CEO is the one who let Ep.3 out for whatever reason. A case? Are you investigating a murder? No, I haven't. I just arrived here. But to give you a little tip, killers are usually very stupid. If they weren't, they wouldn't have killed in the first place. So how the kill went down is probably also very stupid. Just think outside the box a little. To give an example, back in the day... Actually, never mind. I get to investigate... The Stanley Parable! Here we are inside the bunker. All the doors are locked outside of the one I used to get in. So this is the only room I can investigate. Let's see if there's anything here. A document. It says, Springtrap murderer found. Holy shit. It reads, a murder has happened in Salesmanbot City above this bunker. I'm sure it's no threat to us as long as it draws no attention to the base. Oh, here's the good part. Let's see who the killer is. We've done an investigation, found the murder of Springtrap was conducted by multiple people, at least 3. Sincerely, the CEO. Oh, wow. 3 killers. I couldn't have guessed that. Does it make things easier or harder? I can't accept this as evidence. I got this illegally from a chimp lab base, which I trespassed on. If I present it to the court, I might end up going to prison. I guess I can hold on to it just to the side. Alright. Let's go. 12 pieces of evidence. Alright, let's save. Day 4, trial. We are gathered here today for the second trial of Fludgemeister for the murder of Springtrap. Is the defense ready? As always, Your Honor. And the prosecution. Yep, let's start the trial. So what have we learned since last trial? Well, I found 2 arms dealers living out in the mountain north of Salesmanbot City. They both say that they have supplied weapons to people in the city. But who to? My notes here state that one of these arms dealers has gone missing and refused to come to court, and the other has decided to show up to testify. So guard, bring them in. Bimgis. Name and occupation, please. Bingus, I'm an arms dealer. Ain't that illegal? Well, actually, my shop is located on ground where laws don't apply, so there's no punishment for me. You think you're above the law or something? In a way, yes, I do, but I can talk about it later. Because right now, I'm guessing I'm here to testify. Indeed. Then I'll get to it, then. Such a tiny bingus. Yeah, so at least a week ago, I received a letter with the request. The request wanted a grenade launcher and some dimethylmercury. The request came with some money and the instruction to place it under a rock in the city. The grenade launcher can only be used by someone extremely strong due to its weight, so I doubt the buyer actually intended to use it. Alright, then we... No. Stop. What? Why is he... He must have realized something. Oh crap, I forgot you were there. What do you think he's realized? No idea. I've never seen him get afraid like this before. I'm sorry, is there a problem? No, keep going. Alright, well, the defense may begin cross-examination. How did you get the request? What did it look like? Like all my requests, it's delivered during the night when I'm asleep and in a very direct spelling to hide their identity. Can't someone just steal all your stuff while you sleep? After all, there's no rules in the frozen waste you live in. Well, I mean, they could, but not a very good arms dealer, are we? You have never been in the arms dealing business. You can't speak on such matters. Are you seriously flexing being an arms dealer? Crimes are not something to flex about. I've caught many arms dealers by luring them to court with false promises, so if you didn't live in the middle of nowhere, I would have locked you in the hell of prison by now. Ah. That other arms dealer must be 10 times better than you, idiot. I am not an idiot. The other arms dealer is an idiot. He lives in a grimy sewer while I live in a deluxe cabin. As if I could ever make such a mistake as live in a dirty sewer. Never, never. Didn't you say you were jealous? I swear he hates me and wants to take me down. I just couldn't prove it. He's covered his tracks. He got that idiot at the coffee shop to lie for him. You think this is something? You think this is bad? This chicanery? He's done worse. The public toilet incident, for example. Are you telling me that a man just happened to walk in on me pissing? No, he orchestrated it. Floppa. He screwed my parents into debt. And I saved him. And I shouldn't have. I bring more visitors looking for wares to the frozen wastes. What was I thinking? He'll never change. He'll never change. Ever since he was 9, always the same. He couldn't keep his hand out of the cash drawer. But not our Floppa. Couldn't be precious Floppa stealing the blind. And he gets to be an arms dealer. What a sick joke. I should have stopped him when I had the chance. And... my bad, guys. Jesus Christ. Are they brothers? What is the extent of the things you sell? Well, I sell ray guns, extreme drugs. I also do specialize in selling secret information. Oh, like what? I have some major dirt on Chimplap. I can say it here in this court for free if you... never mind. Fucking Mr. Monkey pulling the gun on him. The request came with some money and instruction placed it under a rock in the city. I'd say that calling a place a city is a bit of a stretch. What rock was it? I may recognize it. Ah, well, it was by the entrance sign. Weather was clear, if not a bit foggy. Yeah, it's always foggy. Living there must be miserable. Well, I will have you know that it's not miserable. Yeah, I'm not starting this argument. Let's get back to the testimony. Let's see this one. How heavy? Like, you would have to be the strongest man alive, TM, to just pull the trigger. I suspect someone bought it just to show off. Has anyone been showing off their rocket launcher lately? Of course not. That would be preposterous and illegal. Alright, we're back at the beginning. Hit that objection, and we go... I don't know which one to smack here. I don't know. Chat, what do you think? Should we hit it with the reference of Mr. Gold? Or the reference to the destroyed hospital? Fuck it, let's hit it. Fuck. I was wrong. Let's try this one. Oh, that was... damn it, that was the right one. Bro, clearly it was used. Why else would the hospital just randomly explode? But no normal man could ever wield that rocket launcher. No, the hospital explosion was caused by a gas leak or something. The grenade launcher is irrelevant. The poison ordered from a mysterious buyer was found on a razor nearby the hospital. That gives us a clear connection between the hospital and the grenade launcher, if it wasn't already clear enough. Nuh-uh. Well, maybe the grenade launcher didn't come with any grenades. It came with enough grenades to destroy the hospital and then some. Fuck. Shit. Well, we both know where this is going. We do? I will get to the point. As much as I don't want to. Just get the pain over and done with. And ask you who the killer is based on what we just talked about. Well, if the grenade launcher is really that heavy and then the only person who could have used it would be the strongest man alive, Mr. Gold. He was the one who ordered the weapons from Bingus. That would explain why Maxwell was acting up earlier. Because he realized Mr. Gold was the killer, but the two of them are friends. Alright, defense, if you can make a case for why Mr. Gold makes more sense as killer than Fledgemeister, then I'll be forced to declare Fledgemeister not guilty. Alright, this is our way out. So guard, bring in Mr. Gold. So, anyone gonna tell me why I was called in here? Or you're being accused? Oh, me? Please, Gold, tell me you didn't do it. Why, of course I didn't. Are you doubting me? This court is just making a mistake. And that's not a problem. Everyone makes mistakes. I mean, I have more than my fair share. But it's okay, because we're gonna repair it. We are friends. Yes, that's exactly why I want to make sure you're not the killer. Please prove to me you're not them. Oh, I'm sorry, but isn't that your job? Yeah? Yeah! Yeah, I'm the prosecution. I need to man up. Hell yeah, let's do this! Judge, let me do a testimony. I will fix this trial. I will make it better than it ever was. Sure. Okay, here we go. Gold on why he is not the killer. If I have to repeat myself, during the explosion I was drinking at the bar. I went to the hospital after the explosion. Besides, what reason would I have to, what reason would I kill Springtrap? Well, that was a bit vague. That's because he wasn't involved with the murder, Your Honor. Yeah, we'll see about that. The defense may begin cross-examination. We got any witness to prove this? The bar was empty as can be. The wagon that usually takes people through the frozen waste to Salesbot City was broken down, so all the visitors to the show couldn't make it. So do fans of the MMC have to go on a whole journey just to see a show? Yes, being in attendance for an event is a very exclusive thing. That's what gives the MMC such a prestigious reputation. Although if I'm being honest, it has gone down in recent years. And that's why my plan to bring its prestige back by defending this championship across the world. Not if I have anything to say about it. Bro, you're not making it out of this courtroom. Yeah, what the gato said. You're not even Spanish. Why are you using Spanish words? Well, Alright, let's check this out. Yeah, but can you prove it? Can you disprove it? If no one ever saw something happen, did it really happen? If the outcome of something is never known, does it really exist? If you were all to die, would anyone care? No, get back to the trial. Jesus Christ, Mr. Monkey. Mr. Gold, would you kill someone for $1 million? Oh, is this one of those philosophical questions to test my intelligence? I'm no liar, so of course I would. Who wouldn't? $1 million is $1 million. And is it correct that you get a lot of money from being the champion? Yeah, I'm a millionaire because of it. They don't call me Mr. Gold for nothing. Why are you all looking at me like that? You just exposed yourself because you probably killed so you get your hands on the championship and all the money that comes with it. You're the only person who could have used the rocket launcher. Oh, he stabbed himself in the hand. No, no, no! You asshole, you killed Springtrap! No, he said if you killed, you would do it like a man with your fists. But no, you did it without trying, with a grenade launcher. You're no man. No, I'm still a man despite using the grenade launcher because, wait, shit. He's... I didn't use the grenade launcher on my life, bro. You cannot speak out against me. I am the locker room leader. You are a fool. Ah, please everyone calm down. Remember, Springtrap was taken to the hospital after he became unresponsive. I'm sure Mr. Gold has a very good reason for blowing up the hospital, but the hospital being blown up is not the point right now. The point is that he is not the true killer, as Springtrap was dead before he was taken to the hospital. Whoever he was killed by in the first place is the person we should really be targeting. As much as I hate to say it, this isn't the case of who blew up the hospital and killed all those innocent people and made their loved ones cry. But rather, this case is about who killed Springtrap. In the weapons delivery that Mr. Gold presumably ordered to get the launcher, there was also poison. He could have used the poison to get Springtrap vulnerable and to the hospital, where he used the launcher to finish him off just in case. Incorrect, buddy. Gold had no contact with Springtrap all night. In fact, the only person who could have infected him, interacted with him, and applied the poison would be you, Fludgemeister. During your fight with him. I bet you had the poison hiding up your ass. That is stupid on so many different levels. Well, how else could someone have interacted with him? No one, no one was seen with him, so show us the evidence that says otherwise. No one was seen with him, you say? That's not a problem. Just so happens that resident Crab Boy can go invisible. What are you doing? I'm accusing Crab Boy. Surely he hasn't looked a little suspicious to you. No, he has not. He is my buddy. I know he wouldn't do such a thing. Maxwell said the exact same thing about Mr. Gold, and he ended up a terrorist. I'd rather be pronounced guilty than see Crab Boy. Your client speaks the truth. Haha, they always break when the friends and family get involved. Guard, bring Crab Boy in here. Ah, I'm being accused, aren't I? But hey, what's a good hero's journey without the part where the hero has everyone turn on them? So how did I do it? Well, I think you worked with Mr. Gold and helped him by using your invisibility to poison Springtrap. Work with Mr. Gold? Why would I do that? Maybe you wanted to rise up the leaderboard with Mr. Gold. I'm more concerned with important things, like justice. Hey, Fludge, what? If the defense here manages to get Crabboy convicted, he's going to get sent away for a long time, to one of the toughest prisons out there. Going there is pretty much an execution, so you better plead guilty or that's gonna happen. Maxwell's trying to manipulate you. He's just salty over his friend Mr. Gold getting exposed. Please, just trust me to get through this. Testimony time, Crabboy. Please state why you're not the killer. Crabboy, on why he didn't do it. I see defending myself is rather difficult considering my invisibility. But I assure you, I am someone who is very concerned for my community. I'd never hurt anyone unless they hurt one of us. I was simply painting my gift shop, hideout all day and night during the murder. So, Fludge, is he telling the truth or not? I think he's telling the truth. Yeah, I agree. He's telling the truth and is not the killer. You, on the other hand, not so much. Slow down. We can cross-examine Fludge later, but right now, defense, you can begin the cross-examination. But the thing is, Springtrap killed Fyron King. You wouldn't hurt anyone if they didn't hurt one of you? Well, Springtrap did hurt someone. In fact, he killed someone. There's no proof Crabboy knew that. He said he was painting his gift shop. If you were to look at this map, you can see that Crabboy has a direct line of sight to where Springtrap's kill was. He knew Springtrap killed Fyron. The only reason he hasn't said that is because he's hiding something. Like maybe he killed Springtrap as revenge, perhaps to try to live up to his nickname of the self-proclaimed bounty hunter, and conspired with Mr. Gold to do it. All he had to do was turn invisible, slap that poison onto the razor, and stab him. Well, Crabboy, speak up for yourself. He's out cold. It looks like we have our killers. Wait. Fludgemeister can still be the killer along with Mr. Gold and Crabboy. They could be like a trio of killers. That's a huge accusation to make, prosecutor. You're gonna need to back it up with some big piece of evidence. It's now or never, Maxwell. Well, this classified document proves it. He also had the document?! Within this document found in the Chimp Lab bunker, it shows Chimp Lab's investigation of the murder, which concluded that there are 3 killers. Chimp Lab has advanced tech and eyes everywhere. They never get anything wrong, so this is my proof. What the fuck is he doing? That document is classified. I didn't present it as doing so would reveal I had trespassed onto the bunker, and I'd get arrested. And considering it's Chimp Lab we're talking about, maybe I would have been assassinated. Just like Sir Monkey. And Maxwell seems to have also trespassed into the bunker and found it. But now he's actually presenting it. Has he got a death wish? Is he that desperate to win that he's putting his life on the line to win? Huh? Where is this from? I took it from a Chimp Lab base. Yes, that's illegal, but it is evidence. We can worry about the logistics later. Just, for now, accept it as evidence. Well, if this was any other judge, they would immediately restart the trial and kick you out. But I want the truth, and if this is how we're gonna do it, then so be it. I accept this as evidence. Ha, I got you. I have your little plan figured out. Crabboy had bought these weapons with the intent to use them someday. When he saw Springtrap kill Fyron, he put his plan into action. Using his invisibility, he poisoned Springtrap, used Fludge as the scapegoat, and had Mr. Gold blow up the hospital just to be safe. Fludge allowed himself to become the main suspect because him and Crabboy are friends. How cute. This is flawless. My magnum opus trial win. I'm done for. Fludge. Crabboy, why? Crabboy? That's what you're concerned with right now? Everyone loses this trial. You and the others go to jail for being declared as the killers. I lose the trial, Maxwell goes to jail too for using illegal evidence. Hell, even the judge might be done for because he let Maxwell get away with his illegal evidence. We're all cooked. Also, Maxwell can live out his fantasy having one last win. Come on, Emo, say something. I don't want to go down without a fight. Clap back, let's do this. This is a stretch, but... Salesman bot, that's who. Oh, and why would that be? Bring him here first. So, is it my turn to be accused? Yeah, I believe you used your power as the city's owner to take down Springtrap in one big elaborate plan. You are one of 2 people at the time who had the money to buy the weapons like a grenade launcher. The other person is the champion and victim Springtrap. Speaking of championships, you could have convinced Mr. Gold to help you by giving him the championship. And you also could have easily used Crobboy's eagerness to rise up the ranks and become a bounty hunter to help the murder. That's very cool, but you could make up a story like that about pretty much anyone. If I tried hard enough, I could make up a very cool story about how Mr. Monkey is the killer. And that's your problem. You have no evidence for Salesman about being the killer. Unlike Fludgemister, who has evidence of being the only person who was seen with Springtrap. Or he was probably making sure everything ran smoothly according to Crobboy's murder plan. The document says there are 3 killers, and even if Salesman Bot was the mastermind behind the thing, he wouldn't count as a killer, simply the planner. Still illegal, yes, but doesn't change the fact Fludgemeister was the 3rd killer. Well, I mean, Salesman Bot could have done a murder attempt of his own, which would have prompted whoever made the classified document to call him the 3rd killer. 2 questions, why and how? Mr. Gold has a rocket launcher, Crobboy has his invisibility, but Salesman Bot? He got nothing. Well, he could have poisoned Springtrap as well, just like Crobboy. How could he have done that? Again, why and how? I'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone by asking this. What piece of evidence shows how Salesman Bot poisoned Springtrap and why he did this whole plan in the first place?
Many thoughts.
Many, many thoughts. Welcome, Yoshi. Do you have any thoughts
Hello.
on what my evidence I need to use is?
Let's see.
Right now, I don't know why, but my brain is going to the Mr. Monkey versus Senior Gorilla fight, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
You should pick the path of violence.
Oh, Issa's here too, damn.
I slipped on in.
Yeah, Ace just got here.
What piece of evidence shows how Salesman Bot poisoned Springtrap and why? Oh, never mind, I know what it is. It's the Floppa supply. It's the cyanide in the machine gun.
Have you already used the slow acting?
I have not
poison?
used Bingus's supply either, but I think the dimethyl mercury was from Crobboy's attempt, whereas Salesman Bot would have had to have fast acting poison due to this short amount of time.
Right.
So I think it's the cyanide.
I see.
Cyanide groups up pretty fast, yeah.
Fuck! It wasn't the right one.
Well, looks like I was wrong and I need to go, walk the plank.
At least these ones don't cost me money. Why and I need the why and the how.
Maybe because of the fighter ranking, because with this trial, it could take out, like, Fludge, it could take out, like, a whole chunk of the top fighters, but the issue is the how.
No. Beer bottles? Yes! The beer bottles! They could have poisoned him with the beer bottles using Crobboy's dimethyl mercury. If he controls the town, then it would have been easy for him to do that. And he did it because Springtrap is a liability to his image with his drinking habits, and risking him winning the MMC championship was too much. Knowing firing him would probably result in Springtrap killing him in a drunken rage, just like he did with Fyron. He decided to kill Springtrap and set up a whole plan to do it. All in an attempt to revive his dying business. You see, Fuck! I do say that does sound more likely than Fludge simply killing because his friend told him to. I wanted to know. My glorious last trial, why? Salesman Bot, have you got a response to this? No, I don't. No comment. I think you have been watching too many movies. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I'm not saying. But hey, could I interest you in this new Mococo drink? Moco-Cola drink? All natural cocoa beans from the upper slopes of Mount Nicaragua. No artificial sweeteners. That's one way of saying you did it. Well, do any of your sidekicks have anything to say? And Mr. Gold stabs himself again, and Crab Boy is still spinning. Damn. Haha, you fools. You forgot my power to disappear. You'll never take me alive. Well, he ran away. There was one question that's gone unanswered. Go on. Who actually did it? Salesman Bot poisoned him, Crab Boy poisoned him, and wounded him with the razor, and Gold destroyed the hospital he was sent to when the poison kicked in. For the sake of the court and the truth, is there something we're forgetting that can tell us who actually did it? Do I also present the classified document? I'm gonna save here, just in case it's the wrong move. Oh, never mind. Oh, we're forgetting that Bingus wasn't the only weapons supplier. So was Floppa, the other dealer. The one who sold Springtrap the gun he used to kill Fyron. Springtrap's orders from him also came with cyanide, a fast-acting poison often used in suicides. Fludge, what do you want? Did Springtrap ever put anything suspicious or random in the match? Like put his fingers in his mouth randomly or something? He did that exactly. And there we have it. So here's what happened. Springtrap was in a bad position in life. So much so that he killed a guy. Salesman Bot, instead of firing him in fear from backlash from Springtrap and his fans, instead chose to kill him by ordering poison from Bingus and applying it to Springtrap's beer. Crab Boy joined in on the plan, applying more poison to Springtrap whilst invisible in the area. Crab Boy mainly helping to avenge Fyron and earn some respect points. Gold also joined in on this plan using the grenade launcher that Salesman Bot bought alongside the poison, and using it on the hospital that Springtrap was sent to. Despite all that, Springtrap was the killer all along. The toxic environment that Salesman Bot created in his city was too much for Springtrap. Alongside the gun that he bought from Palapa, he got cyanide, which he used during the fight to end his life. Chimp Lab? What? Chimp Lab did this. Springtrap came to the city because he was obsessed with tracking down and killing the Chimp Lab CEO. He wanted revenge for the Chimp Lab massacre, killing his family or something like that. I don't work for them anymore, but I am a former Chimp Lab CEO. I was scared he was gonna kill me, man, so I tried to scare him. Leaving death threat notes on his doorstep, stealing his stuff subtly, all to make him go insane and leave town. He went insane alright, but he didn't leave town. I stopped messing with him in hopes he would get better, but it kept going. Someone else started sending him death threats and slowly messing with him. And someone else is probably the current Chimp Lab CEO who was living under his nose the whole time in that bunker. I was too scared to tell him sorry. I thought he would see me as a lesser. I didn't want to follow Salesman Bot's plan even with the championship as a reward. When I saw Crab Boy gladly follow along, I felt pressured into joining. Emo, what you said earlier? You couldn't have said it better. Everybody loses. I just wish I could take things back to the start and choose a way that was less destructive. Fludgemeister, I can say with confidence that you're not guilty. It's been a rough trial, but now we can all go home. Court is adjourned. It's over. I don't feel any relief, though. Just sadness. Maxwell seems to have already left. I would have liked to have said my goodbyes. Actually, it seems like everyone left the building. Have I just been standing here? We're locking up now. I'll give you 5 minutes. Hello. The end times are coming. The Subject 3 massacre is not over. We are still living it. We just don't realize. The Chimp Lab CEO is watching. You better run. You better take cover. Usually I'd call him crazy, but at this point... Oh, Fludgemeister. Oh yeah, Crab Boy. Don't worry, I'm over it. He was a bad guy. Still sucks losing a friend, though. I've been thinking. What the fuck is going on with this Chimp Lab thing? No idea. Doesn't seem like either of our business. Best thing we can do is just move on to the next case. Right. Also, can I join you? There's not really anywhere else for me to go. I don't see why not. And so ends case number 3. All I could think about on the ride home was what was I missing? The case was stalled, but still felt like it was just one small piece of something bigger. I was told myself that when I found it, I'd be satisfied with being a lawyer. Turned out it only made things worse. Chimp Lab. What is it? Began when Sir Monkey revealed he killed for a promotion at Chimp Lab. Then Terry warned me about them. And in my second case, the murder took place at a Chimp Lab base. With the motive of it being revenge for the bad things Chimp Lab has done. Specifically, something about a Chimp Lab massacre. And now the Chimp Lab CEO, and how the Chimp Lab CEO is really corrupt. I thought this was a one-off, that 2 of my cases were connected like that, but then it happened a 3rd time. With the access to Chimp Lab and its CEO causing a butterfly effect that made case 3 happen. Now it's time to figure what the hell they are. 100 Bobucks! Current bank account, 170 Bobucks. It's recommended to save your game now. Present day, 2028. It's recommended to save your game now. Let's do another save. Let's see the start of case 4. And then we'll probably cut stream for today.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Awesome sauce.
I can't believe I was more emotionally invested by a bunch of meme assets in a court case.
Oh my god, Terry's dying!
Oh my god.
Final chapter, Chimp Lab Massacre. This is a story all about locker rooms that we'll check out next time I stream.
Let's go.
Everyone have a great day, and if you enjoyed it, do whatever you feel like, but hope you have a wonderful day.